Shib nam Zernafsiev.
Shib nam Zernafsiev.
Right up there is Viking Mountain. Viking Mountain is the highest point in that particular range of the Appalachian Mountains. It's about a 45-minute drive from my house to the top of Viking Mountain. One of my goals in this weight loss challenge is to climb that mountain. In my truck. You don't expect me to hike that bitch, do you? Come on, people, let's get real. I'm trying to set realistic goals here. But there is a point at which you can no longer drive your vehicle to get to the tip top of that mountain. And my realistic goal is to drive as far as I can and then walk the rest of the way to the fire tower up there on top of that mountain. Now, sometime between now and then, I might drive up there on a beautiful day like this with my Sony camera where I can get a good zoom view and show you this fire tower. The last time I was up there, maybe a mile and a half walk, which is not that much of a walk if you're getting yourself fit, but it's like that. As far as the money goes for this challenge, everybody that sends money in, I think it's consensus that the best way to distribute this money to the winners is to give part of it to the person that loses the most percentage of weight, and then another part of it to the person who loses the most pounds, period. I think that's the only fair way to do it, and I think everyone agrees with me on that. Someone asked me in a PM how often do they have to make a video and how often do they have to weigh in. As far as weighing in goes, I don't care one way or the other. If you want to get on camera and weigh yourself every week for your progress, that's fine. If you want to weigh yourself every 2 weeks, that's fine. If you want to weigh yourself every day and suffer through that torture, that's fine too. But the parameters of this challenge state that you can have it your way. That's why I called it the Have It Your Way Challenge. But I would ask that everybody upload at least one video per week about the challenge and how you're doing. If you guys would, every time you upload a video pertaining to this Have It Your Way challenge, even if it's only a little bit of your video and the rest of it is sports or whatever, if you would, please put Have It Your Way in the beginning of the title and put in the tags at the beginning, in quotations, Have It Your Way. And hopefully between the titling and the tagging, this will get out there to a bunch of other YouTubers and it'll catch on during this time, and we'll get a bunch of people not necessarily involved in it, but following along. If possible, I'd like for people to upload more than that. Document what you're doing. Your physical activity, your food activity, emotional status, all of that. Part of the reason I'm doing this is to motivate and challenge everyone that watches my videos that has a problem with weight or a problem with staying at a certain weight or whatever. And like Haas said in his video yesterday, we're going to need to lean on each other on the tough days. Now, maybe some of you have a lot of support in your household. Maybe some of you have a lot of, quote, real-life friends around you that'll help you with this, help keep you motivated. But I think the people that we have right now, I think leaning on each other and counting on each other and giving each other hell when we feel like we need to is going to be a big help. I know it's going to be a big help for me because I'm going to be honest with you. I basically have one friend in this town, and that's my buddy Ridge 97. I was hoping that he would get involved with this, but so far he hasn't said yes or no. He said he was thinking about it, so He's going to be someone that I'm going to be doing some walking with. I'm looking forward to getting started tomorrow with walking, but part of me's kind of dreading it because my groin is still hurting like hell. You know, when they poke a damn hole in your groin the size of a chapstick cap and run a catheter up through your body to your heart, it's not something you get over quickly. But hopefully, walking it out starting tomorrow will help the healing process. Tomorrow, I'm going to put another video up with the links to everyone's channel that's doing this. Most of us are Trash Talking Circle members, football guys, but we have at least 2 right now that have nothing to do with the Trash Talking Circle, and that's my buddies Peggy and TJ up in Michigan. Now, for those of you that don't know Peggy and TJ, I would really especially like for you guys to subscribe to their channel and get to know these people. These are 2 fantastic people. If you don't know the story about TJ, go search through their videos and you can learn about TJ. PM them. Peggy would be happy to talk to you and tell you about TJ's journey. In my opinion, it's a very heartwarming story, and just the fact that these 2 have decided to participate in this fills my heart with a lot of joy. Now, I know there's going to be some people out there in the TTC that are going to troll these videos. They're going to troll my fat ass because people love to troll fat people, and that's all well and good. I take that as motivation, and I hope everyone else does as well. For those of you that don't know anything about weight loss or have never had any weight problems, you have no clue of what a son of a bitch this can be. Quite a few people that haven't weighed in. There's still quite a few people that haven't mentioned whether or not they want to put the $20 in and make that a part of their journey. I know a lot of you have real lives, and not all of you are like me. I have a lot of free time on my hands. Some might say, well, damn, BVD, you got a family. How do you have time to make all these videos? Well, for one, yeah, I've got a family, but my wife stays busy as hell between being a nurse and finishing up her master's online. She stays pretty much holed up in her office. My daughter is only with me 3 days a week, thanks to a lovely divorce. Like I said earlier, I don't have but one friend in this town. I'm not a guy that needs a bunch of friends. I'm one of these dudes that I can't stand to be around a bunch of people all the time. Plus, I've got all my buds on here that I talk to. I've got all of my friends out of town. That's where most of my friends reside. I've made a lot of really great close friends over the years in the various towns that I've lived in outside of Tennessee. Congratulations to my Vols. Beat up on South Carolina yesterday. There you have it from beautiful Greenville, Tennessee. Time to dance.
Steht beim Serienchef.
Which translates to
Shape nam Serienchef.
effect, reverse, play.
Face hunters, man, bitch.
That's 2.
Face hunters, my bitch.